And now, from beyond our dimension, this is the JeffMara podcast. Here's Jeff.
My guest is Wade Morgan. Wade had a near-death experience following an automobile accident where he encountered God, and today we're going to learn about it. Wade, thank you so much for being my guest, and welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Wade, if you don't mind, let's just start on the day of your accident and go from there.
I lost some memories, so I don't know nothing about the accident. But from what I heard or told, I was getting drunk, and I started driving. I was running two state troopers. The state troopers were following me, and right before I turned off, and they put a truck, and I rolled over. The truck had me stolen full of dope. But yeah, I rode 4 times, got through the other windshield. I flew about 15 feet, but I did away at the crash site. So dead on arrival. They found me face down in dishwater, so I believe I drowned. But my last memory I got, like detail, I just came to while on clouds. And trying to, I believe, is God. And I try to stay there, because it's full of peace and love. It's all around. I try to stay, but he said, no, not my time. You got things to do. You're messing up down there. I love you, though. And then I wake up in the hospital bed. But I guess I was in a coma for a month. Well, almost a month. It was March 9th it happened. And I woke up on Easter. I kind of coma completely.
So you don't remember the accident, but from
No.
what you were told, you were in a truck. And
Yeah, a Jeep.
You were in a Jeep and you rolled the Jeep and you actually got thrown out of the Jeep into the water.
Yeah.
And you drowned underwater as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you
I
wound
got scars all over my body over it. Brain tube, fin tube. And I got a scar on my arm. I ran tubes in my lungs, suck water out.
You arrived at the hospital dead to the world, right?
Yes.
So your last memories were you woke up and you were in the clouds.
Yeah.
And then you were there and you saw a being that you think is God.
Yeah,
Can you
my heart hurts God.
Did he tell you he was God?
No.
You just knew it?
My heart felt like it was.
And
I knew where I was. I knew I died, but I didn't know how.
Okay, so you knew you had died, and in your heart you knew that was God, but you didn't even know how you died. You just totally forgot.
Yeah, I can't remember it. But see, didn't care either. I was happy.
And then you asked God, can I stay? And he said no.
Yeah. Said, I got things to do here. I'm messing up, and they love me. Because before all that, I guess I was bound drugs and alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
I've been sober since then.
Great.
Like, God took all the cravings, everything from me.
So have you figured out what you're supposed to be doing here since you've been back?
Now, I've been telling people my story. And matter of fact, about 1 week after I got released from hospital in Little Rock, I met the kid I know, Mountain View. He got saved. I told my story at Walmart. He dropped to his knees and had Jesus into his heart.
That's awesome. So maybe your mission here is to come back and tell your story because you've already...
Yeah, I think so.
You've already...
Yeah, I've been praying about it.
So maybe just people hearing your story will sober up.
Yeah. Yeah, because they know you got off. They see me now completely different.
Do you
It's all changed.
Do you still remember being in the clouds clearly today as the day it happened?
Yeah. Just walking around, enjoying myself. Like I wasn't hurting, nothing going on. And I wake up hurting anywhere. I thought God hurt me. I was mad for a while. About a week I was mad.
Uh-huh.
Like, why'd you hurt me? I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Because last thing I remember, I thought he punched me in the chest. Like this. just hit me. But they put a spirit back in me.
So when you woke up from your coma and you were back in your body, you were angry at God. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, about a week I was.
Wow.
Like, why'd you hurt me, Lord? I love you.
Mm-hmm. Do you fear death at all anymore?
No.
That's good.
I want to go back. I loved it. Third time's a charm.
Third time, so that means you've died twice before, or what?
With the car crash, they brought me back. Now I flatlined in the hospital once.
This is before this last car crash.
No, not done the car crash. They brought me back, brought me to the hospital. Now I flatlined again. Then they made flight me to Little Rock, a bigger hospital. They said they couldn't take care of me. They said it's hurt too bad.
So you flatlined twice due to this accident. The first little hospital and then the second time in Little Rock. Is that what you're saying?
Well, the first time I was DOA.
Okay.
They brought me back, then I flatlined. They made flight me after that. They said they couldn't take care of me.
Do they consider you a miracle at the hospital?
Well, at first, no. It's like 8 doctors in Little Rock tell my parents I'd be pretty much like a baby again. That they're relearning everything. Been nursing home till dad die. Just everything.
How is your body? Are you back to normal?
Somewhat. But 95% of the way. Just can't talk plain. But a kind of coma, I got a brain to ripped it out.
Okay. Are you
back? My vocal cords up.
You sound pretty good.
Thank you. It's getting better.
Are you back to work?
Yeah, I got a job back.
Oh, great. Do you think about that experience being in the clouds every day?
Yeah, every day.
Is that experience something that you can't stop thinking about?
No, yeah, I can't. I tell people everywhere about it.
And what other ways have you changed since that accident? I mean, or since that experience?
Like, more down to earth to people, helping them out, got sober, more loving, everything.
What were you like before, besides being, on drugs and stuff?
I can't remember, but from what I heard, I was a butthole to people. I was always high or drunk, just doing wrong all the time.
Is your entire life before this accident erased? Like you don't remember your life at all?
Yeah, it's all gone. Wow. Everything. I can't remember before the accident.
You don't remember going to school, your parents, your friends, family, nothing?
Nothing.
Even now,
gone.
Even now when you see people that you don't remember, does it just seem strange to you, or how is that?
Well, see, that thing, most people I still remember. There's a couple I don't remember, but most of them I do. That's weird about it. It's like my own life details are gone. Like other people didn't really affect that.
So you're saying you remember other people, you just don't remember your life?
Yeah. Yeah, like my life details are gone.
Interesting. But you can't tap into this.
It's brand new.
Have you ever considered getting hypnotherapy to see if you could get those memories back?
No. See, honestly, I don't care about it.
Yeah.
God took it for a reason. He kept me let memory of heaven. That's all I need right there.
So were you in heaven? You just saw clouds. What else did you see?
I was just walking on clouds and talking to that man.
What did the man look like?
Well, to me, he's an elderly man.
Was he like a ghostly light being, or was he like a physical being?
A physical.
Just looked like a regular old man, just like someone you would see on the street?
Yeah.
And what else did he tell you?
Well, I asked like 3 or 4 times if I could stay. He said, no, it's not your time. You're messing up down there. I love you, though. Then I thought he put his fist up in my chest. Now we're going to hospital bed. Like, why'd you hurt me, Lord? I love you.
Did you happen to see any angels?
No. It's the only thing I saw.
Did you hear anything like music?
No.
Did you happen to see your own body, like your hands or feet?
Yeah, like I can picture myself there. Like my parents is all the same.
Okay.
Well, other than tattoos, I see them.
What do you think inspires you about this experience?
Just I know God's forgiving and loving. Because I was messing up bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just a police report I got, just being that drunk, everyone's cops should have done it. Because won't wear a seatbelt or nothing.
Wow.
But if I would wear a seatbelt, it would crush me. But the whole side of that Jeep is crushed down the seat. It was done for.
When you came back to your body, did you go through a tunnel?
No. No, I didn't see the void, nothing like that. I was instantly on clouds.
Were you religious before this accident?
Just somewhat.
You're
like I knew there was Jesus and God, but I just turned back away from it all.
You weren't really
Start messing up.
And then now, after your accident, have you become more religious?
Yeah. Yeah, I try to go as often as I can now.
So I find that interesting that you woke up in heaven. You knew you were in heaven. You knew you were dead, but you didn't know how you died. Is that correct?
Didn't know how. That's right. And see, the strange thing about all of it, about a week before that happened, my parents hit their knees and prayed to God to help me. Begging to help me out. Like, show what's right and wrong. Then I had a car wreck. God help me, though. He showed right and wrong.
How have your friends and family reacted to you since you've been back and you told them you went to heaven?
Well, most of them are happy about it. They listen. But see, that girl I was with back then, her family hate me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was the one driving, and I wrecked. Then they're trying to kill me and everything. Like, oh my Lord. Because I was in a coma. They didn't kill me when I was in a coma. Can't defend myself. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Then her brother didn't kill me. Said go up there, pronounce something, and see me open. The very next day, he's trying to kill somebody. It's wild. Now, I told him I'd go testify against him. But that guy and his family. They got mad about it. They don't do that. It's just bad timing. Like, no, that's murder. Like, if I get that man and his family.
Since you've been back, have you noticed that you have any new abilities that you didn't have before, like psychic abilities or anything?
Well, see, a few months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago, had a dream that me and the girl I was with had a baby, little baby boy. Then a few months ago, I found out she's 2 months pregnant. But she keeps claiming it's not mine. She still got cheating on me. But this is about November 20th. She's 2 months along. She claims it's guy on Halloween night. I'm like, no, not 3 weeks ago. Not 2 months ago, 3 weeks ago. So I go to an DNA test now. I go to that baby. DNA test on it.
Anything else? Any other abilities?
No, just I can feel that the person has like bad intentions toward me and stuff like that. That's about it.
You said that you can feel when someone has bad intentions towards you?
Yeah.
It's almost like you're empathetic. Can you feel other people's emotions?
Yeah, sometimes like they're sad or mad.
Do you have any negative effects from this experience?
Just my talking and walking.
That's just physical stuff from the accident.
Yeah.
What about from being in heaven?
Oh, not negative.
If you knew somebody who had lost someone close to them that had died, what kind of advice would you give them about their deceased relative?
Well, I'd tell them that they're in a better place. Because even if you're messing up in life, God still forgives you. Because I'm a living witness to that. Because on God's stories are to say about me. Because then about I do, I can't remember. But it's like multiple stories. They used to be bound to drugs and drunk all the time. Just messing up.
Did being in heaven seem more real than being alive here?
Pretty much, yeah. I loved it.
Would you say that being alive here is the dream and heaven is reality?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's more real over there?
I don't know, I just felt better. Because it's like the entire thing of peace and love just surrounds you.
Since you've been back, do you feel like you love everybody?
Yeah, I'm more connected to emotions and everything. Like somebody feeling sad, I just do what I can to make them feel better.
Did you see any other beings, other dead people while you're in heaven?
No. I said people, animals, or nothing. Just clouds and that one guy.
Interesting.
But I believe it's a different part of the realm. One actual kingdom of heaven is another realm.
Do you have any idea how you got addicted to alcohol and drugs?
Well, I've had a bad life. I lost two brothers. One accidentally got shot. And the one accidentally shot him committed suicide. I was in trouble with the law all the time. Just hard all the way around. My family's all addicts. They used to be. Were the ones I hung out with. So I started like 14 years old, started drinking. The years kept getting worse. And they got my first Digibyte at 17. That's Missouri.
After watching this podcast, people may want to reach out to you and ask you questions. Are you open to that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Should they reach you on Facebook or another way?
Messenger work, Facebook.
All right. Well, before we finish up, can you give us one last positive message?
Just love. You just gotta love everybody like Jesus loved us.
Well, that's a great message. Wade, thank you so much for being our guest today. I really appreciate you, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, and have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching the JeffMara podcast. I really appreciate you. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. And if you do, there are loyalty badges and other perks depending on your level of membership. All you need to do is click the join button underneath the video to find out more. Thank you for your support.